you are essentially committing to not spying on North Korea. Is that what you meant? Were those comments interpreted accurately?
No, it's not what I meant. It's what I said, and I think it's different than maybe your interpretation. I think we're going to do very well with North Korea over a period of time. I'm in no rush. The sanctions are on. We got our hostages back. Our remains are coming back. You saw the beautiful ceremony in Hawaii with Mike Pence. We're getting the remains back. There's been no nuclear testing whatsoever. They'd like to do something. I did get, as I said yesterday, a very nice letter from Chairman Kim, and I think we're doing very well. When I took over as president, I will tell you, it looked like it was going to be war with North Korea. You know that. Everybody knows that. And it was going to be quite brutal. A strong force. We're the strongest force in the world, but that's a strong force. And we started off a very rough relationship, and I think we have a very good relationship right now. So we'll see what happens. I'm in no rush. But there's been no nuclear testing whatsoever. And when I took over, it was nuclear testing all the time. And if you look back to the last 4, 5, 6 years, but really go back further than that, in all fairness to President Obama, go back 20 years, 15 years, it was really a very dangerous situation. I consider it to be different now. Now, I may change. And if I change, you will know it very quickly. I will be very quick to tell you exactly what's going on. I may change, but right now we have a good relationship, and I think probably better than we've had for maybe 25 years, maybe forever. They've been there a long time. The grandfather, the father, the son, and they've been there for a long time, and nobody's done anything except me. And so we'll see how it all turns out. I hope it turns out well for you and for everybody.
And I'll give my follow-up to Jeff very quickly. President Duda, thank you. Do you see Russia as an ally or an adversary?
Are you talking to me?
To President Duda.
Boy, was that a set-up question?
Ja bym bardzo chciał.
I would very much like Russia to be a friend of Poland because it is our great neighbor. It is a country much bigger than Poland, with a bigger potential than Poland in every single respect, except for one, perhaps. I believe that we have got more courage in us, that we are more brave, more courageous, and are able to fight till the end, irrespective of everything. This is actually what we demonstrated in World War II at the Battle of Monte Cassino. We demonstrated that in the Warsaw Uprising. We demonstrated that in many other places around the globe, where Polish soldiers died to make sure that Poland is free after the Second World War. This, unfortunately, did not happen. We found ourselves under the Russian occupation. But even then, for almost 20 years after World War II, there was this anti-communist, anti-Soviet underground which fought against the Soviets, and those people were murdered. Today, we call them unbreakable soldiers. We commemorate their memory, although they were dug underground to make it impossible for anyone to find their remains, and so that they couldn't have graves built. So we were always fighting. We always knew how to defend ourselves. Nevertheless, history was brutal towards us. We never had a great friendship with Russia. Russia was always looking out to take our territory. It was a partitioner in Poland for 123 years. Poland did not exist because part of the territory was taken by Russia. Poles were deported to the east. Then came an aggression on the recently reborn Poland, which rose in 1918 from the ashes of the First World War. And in 1919, the Soviet Russia attacked Poland, wanted to grab Poland's territory and bring communism to the west of Europe. It was us who stopped Soviets at Warsaw in 1920 by the bravery of Polish soldiers. We defeated them during a great battle, and then we chased them back to the east. And then they took their revenge on us in 1939 by attacking us together with Nazi Germany and murdering our officers in Katyn. So, Madam, as you can see, this friendship is a very difficult one. Today, we are in the following situation. Russia attacked Georgia, then in 2014 it attacked Ukraine, and these are facts. These are facts which belong to the recent history. We would like Russia to be our friend, but unfortunately Russia again is showing its very unkind, unpleasant imperial face, and we do not want to be part of Russia's sphere of influence. And I am happy that today we can speak boldly, also in connection with the military presence of the US and NATO in Poland, that we truly are, first and foremost, in terms of of politics, part of the West, because we have always been part of the West in terms of culture. We've always been part of the West because it is from the West from which we adopted Christianity in 966, more than 1,000 years ago. And since that time, we have been part of the West of Europe. We have been part of the great Christian culture of Western Europe. But we have to stick to this West also in terms of politics. And this is what we want. And I firmly believe that this is the biggest desire of Polish people, to be part of the West also in terms of politics. Thank you that the United States is supporting us in this respect.